If you've been feeling tired for no reason, struggling to climb stairs without getting winded, or watching your parents lose their independence bit by bit, this might be your body's first silent warning. What I'm about to share with you isn't another miracle cure or expensive supplement scheme. It's something much simpler and honestly, much more powerful. Here's what most doctors won't tell you. That fatigue you're feeling, that weakness in your muscles, even that brain fog that makes you forget why you walked into a room, it all starts with something happening deep inside your cells right now. And the worst part, most people ignore these signs until it's too late, until they fall, until they break a hip, until they lose the ability to live on their own terms. But here's the good news, and I've spent years studying this. Your body already knows how to fix this problem. You just need to give it the right tools. And those tools are sitting in your kitchen right now. I want you to understand something important before we go any further. Everything I'm sharing with you today comes from real research published in peer-reviewed journals, studies from places like the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology, Taipei Medical University, and the University of Mail in France. This isn't guesswork. This is science that's been tested on thousands of people just like you. Now, I know you're probably thinking, great, another health video with complicated medical terms I won't understand, but I promise you, I'm going to explain this so clearly that by the end of this video, you'll feel like you just discovered something your doctor should have told you years ago. You're going to have one of those light bulb moments where everything suddenly makes sense. So if you're over 40, if you sit for long hours at work, if you've noticed your energy isn't what it used to be, this message is specifically for you. And if you care about your parents or anyone you love who's getting older, please keep watching. This could change everything. Before we dive deep into this, I want to invite you to join our community. If this is your first time here, welcome. We're building something special, a place where real health science meets practical advice you can actually use. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because what we share here could add years to your life and life to your years. And I'm curious, where are you watching from right now? Drop your city or country in the comments. It's amazing to see how many of us around the world are on this same journey to better health. Let me paint you a picture. Inside every single cell in your body, you have tiny batteries. Scientists call them mitochondria, but think of them exactly like the batteries in your TV remote. When those batteries are fresh, your remote works perfectly. But as those batteries get old, the buttons start to lag. The signal gets weak. Eventually, nothing works right. That's what's happening inside your body right now. Those cellular batteries are getting old, and when enough of them start failing, you feel tired. Your muscles get weak. You can't think clearly. Even getting up from a chair becomes hard work. Now, here's where it gets interesting. And this is the part most people never learn. Your body is actually smart enough to clean out those old batteries and replace them with new ones. It's like having a maintenance crew working inside your cells 24 hours a day. But here's the problem. As you get older, that maintenance crew starts to slow down. Those old, worn-out batteries start piling up, and that's when you start feeling old. But scientists discovered something remarkable. Your body makes a special compound. They call it urolin A, that tells that maintenance crew to work faster to clear out the old batteries and make room for new ones. Think of it like a supervisor who walks in and says, "Okay, team, time to clean house." Now, let me show you exactly how powerful this is. Scientists in Switzerland ran a study on 66 regular people, not athletes, not health fanatics, just normal folks between 40 and 64 years old who spent most of their time sitting down. Sound familiar? They split these people into two groups. Half got a supplement containing urolithna. The other half got a fake pill, a placebo. Nobody knew who got what. For 4 months, these people took their pills every single day. And here's what happened, and this part blew my mind when I first read it. The people taking urethrin got 12% stronger, not from working out, not from changing anything else, just from helping their bodies clear out those old cellular batteries. Meanwhile, the placebo group, no change at all, 0. But it gets better. These same people could suddenly walk 60 m further before getting tired. To put that in perspective, that's like walking the length of a 20-story building laid on its side. Imagine being able to walk that much further just from taking care of your cellular batteries. The researchers measured something else too, something called V2 max. Don't worry about the technical term, it just means how well your body uses oxygen. Think of it like your body's efficiency rating. That went up 7%. Their cellular battery health up 22%. The inflammation in their bodies, that silent killer doctors are always warning you about, down 16%. These aren't small changes. These are the kind of changes that mean the difference between watching your grandkids play and actually playing with them. Now, here's where this gets really exciting and honestly really simple. Your body already knows how to make urolithin. You don't need some expensive lab-created supplement. You just need to eat the right foods. Your gut, think of it as your body's own personal factory, takes certain compounds from food and transforms them into urolithin. These compounds are called elagitinins and ellagic acid. I know sounds complicated, but the foods that contain them, you already know them. You probably already like them. Pomegranates, walnuts, berries, especially raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries. That's it. These foods give your gut the raw materials it needs to make urolithin A, and when your gut makes urolithin A, it travels through your bloodstream, finds those cells with dying batteries, and cleans house. Now here's something important you need to know. Not everyone's gut bacteria work exactly the same way. Some people's guts are really good at making urolithna from these foods, others not so much. But here's the thing, everyone benefits from eating these foods anyway because they're packed with fiber, vitamins, and other compounds that fight inflammation and protect your cells from damage. So what does this look like in real life? It's almost embarrassingly simple. Throw some berries in your morning yogurt. Grab a handful of walnuts as a snack. Sprinkle some pomegranate seeds on your salad. That's it. You're not overhauling your entire life. You're just giving your body what it needs to maintain those cellular batteries. Now, having energy is one thing, but here's something even more critical that most people don't realize until it's too late. You're losing muscle right now. I don't care how young you feel or how active you think you are. After age 30, your body starts breaking down muscle faster than it builds it back up. The numbers are scary. Between 3 and 8% of your muscle disappears every decade. Let that sink in. By the time you're 50, you might have lost 20% of the muscle you had in your 20s. By 60 or 70, you could be so weak that getting out of a chair becomes a struggle. And here's why this matters more than you think. Your hand grip strength, how hard you can squeeze something, predicts whether you'll be able to walk without falling, climb stairs safely, and live independently. It's not just about opening pickle jars. It's about whether you'll need a cane, a walker, or worse, whether you'll fall and break your hip. One fall, that's all it takes to lose everything. Your independence, your mobility, your quality of life. And it all starts with losing muscle you didn't even know you were losing. But here's the part that gives me hope and the part I need you to pay very close attention to. There's a type of fat, omega-3 fatty acids, that can actually help you keep that muscle, even build it back. Researchers in Taiwan looked at data from 12 major studies involving over 2,000 people aged 60 and older. They wanted to know one simple thing. Do omega-3s actually help you keep your muscle? The answer, absolutely yes. People who ate the most omega-3s had 2% more muscle mass, 4% better grip strength, and were 5 to 6% better at getting up from a chair. Now, I know what you're thinking. Only 2%? That doesn't sound like much, but here's what you need to understand. That 2% is the difference between losing muscle every year and actually building it back. That 4% better grip strength could be the difference between falling and catching yourself. That 5% improvement in getting up from a chair could be what keeps you out of a nursing home. How do omega-3c do this? 3 ways. First, they cool down inflammation in your whole body. When your body is inflamed, you feel weak. Everything hurts. Everything's harder. Omega-3s turn down that inflammation, like turning down the heat on a stove. Second, omega-3s improve the connection between your nerves and your muscles. Think of your nerves like electrical wires. Your muscles are the machines those wires power. Omega-3s make those connections work better. So when your brain says move, your muscles respond faster and stronger. Third, omega-3 says tell your muscles to make more protein. And since muscles are made of protein, that means your muscles can actually grow instead of shrinking. So where do you get these omega-3s? If you eat fish, it's simple. Salmon, mackerel, sardines. These are packed with the exact forms of omega-3 your body needs most. EPA and DHA. Shrimp, crab, lobster, even clams, all of them have omega-3s. If you don't eat fish, don't worry. Flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, and soybeans all contain a precursor to omega-3 sap called ALA. Your body takes that ALA and converts it into the omega-3s it needs. The conversion isn't perfect, but it still works. Here's your action plan. Eat fatty fish 2 or 3 times a week. On the other days, sprinkle ground flax seeds on your food, snack on walnuts. And here's the secret weapon. Combine omega-3s with some light resistance training, even just using a resistance band or doing some body weight exercises. The combination is like rocket fuel for your muscles. Now, there's one more piece to this puzzle that most people completely miss, and it's probably the biggest energy thief in your body right now. Every second of every day, your body is under attack from something called oxidative stress. Think of it like rust forming on metal, but it's happening inside your cells. Pollution, processed foods, poor sleep, even just normal aging. All of these create oxidative stress. And that stress is like tiny fires burning throughout your body, damaging your cells, making you tired, making you age faster. Your body needs a fire extinguisher. And scientists in France discovered that melons, yes, regular cantaloupe and honeydew melons, contain a powerful enzyme called superoxide dismutase, or SOD for short. This enzyme is like a fire extinguisher that puts out those tiny fires before they cause real damage. The French researchers tested this on real people. They gave half the group melon extract every day for 4 weeks. The other half got a placebo. After just 4 weeks, the melon group had 18% higher antioxidant defenses. The damage to proteins in their bodies went down 10%. Why does this matter? Because oxidative stress destroys your energy, damages those cellular batteries we talked about earlier, increases inflammation, and speeds up aging. When you protect against oxidative stress, you have more energy, you recover faster, you feel younger. Melons are more than 90% water, which means they also keep you hydrated. And here's something most people don't realize. Being even slightly dehydrated makes you tired, really tired. So when you eat melon, you're getting that SOD enzyme, you're getting hydration, you're getting vitamin C, you're getting anti-inflammatory compounds, all in one sweet, delicious package. When you're at the store, pick a melon that feels slightly soft at the ends and smells sweet. That's when it's perfect. Cut it up and keep it in your fridge. Have some for breakfast, have some for dessert instead of cake. Throw it in a smoothie. It's that simple. And if you want even more sod, eat spinach, broccoli, and drink green tea. These foods all help your body fight off that oxidative stress. Let me bring this all together for you, because this is where everything clicks into place. You now understand that your energy, your strength, your independence, it all comes down to 3 simple things. 1, taking care of those cellular batteries with foods like pomegranates, walnuts, and berries. These give your body what it needs to make urolithin A, which cleans out old mitochondria and makes room for new ones. 2, protecting your muscles with omega-3 salts from fish, seafood, or plant sources like flax seeds and walnuts. These keep you strong, keep you balanced, keep you independent. 3, fighting oxidative stress with melons and other antioxidant-rich foods. These put out the fires burning inside your cells, giving you more energy and slowing down aging. This isn't complicated. This isn't expensive. This doesn't require you to change your entire life. It's just about adding a few simple foods to what you're already eating. Start tomorrow morning, have some berries with your breakfast, throw some walnuts in there too. Have some fish for dinner, keep cut up melon in your fridge for snacks. That's it. You just gave your body everything it needs to help you stay strong, energetic, and independent for years to come. The people who stay healthy and strong into their 70s and 80s, they're not genetically blessed. They're not lucky. They just do small things consistently, things exactly like what I just shared with you. Now, I want to ask you something. If this video gave you a light bulb moment, if something I said made you think, wow, I had no idea, do me a favor, type yes in the comments right now. It genuinely motivates me and my team to keep making videos like this that cut through the noise and give you real research-backed information you can actually use. And if someone you love, your parents, your spouse, your friends, if they're dealing with low energy weakness or losing their independence, please share this video with them. This information could literally change their life. It could be the difference between them staying independent or not. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We release new videos regularly, all backed by real science, all designed to help you live longer and better. And give this video a thumbs up if it helped you. It helps other people find this information too. Thank you for watching. Thank you for caring enough about your health to spend this time learning how your body really works. You're now one of the few people who understand what it really takes to stay strong and independent as you age. And that knowledge, that's power. That's control over your own future. Here's to your health, your strength, and many more years of living life on your own terms.